Right now, Lansing police are looking for at least two men who robbed another person at gunpoint. It happened in the parking lot of the Quality Dairy on Mount Hope in Lansing just after 11 o'clock last night. Lansing police tell us the victim was out in front of the store when the two men armed with guns robbed him. Now, they ran off with some of his personal items before the police could get there. Nobody was hurt. A canine unit was called in to track the suspects, but came up empty. Anyone with any information is being asked to give Lansing police a call. When it comes to auto insurance, Michigan has one of the highest premiums in the country. And that's why legislators are trying to resurrect a bill to reform no-fault auto insurance in the last week of the lame duck session. Fox 47's Kylie Kahn joining us now in studio. And Kylie, we've actually seen something like this before.
Yes, Kirk, this is similar to the bill introduced by Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan and House Speaker Tom Leonard last year. It would end the requirement that all auto policies include unlimited medical coverage for catastrophic injuries. That's something that only Michigan requires. Instead, drivers would be able to choose between 3 levels of personal injury protection. Dozens of Democrats voted against the 2017 proposal. This new plan is also facing opposition. The president of Coalition Protecting No Fault tells the Detroit News the proposal will, quote, gut protections for state drivers and offers no meaningful rate reduction. This was an issue that was hotly contested during the gubernatorial debates, and there's no word on whether or not lawmakers will take it up during this last week of the lame duck session. Kirk.
All right, Kylie, thank you. We told you last month that Quicken Loans founder Dan Gilbert was encouraging lawmakers to consider reform efforts during this lame duck session or in 2019. He is also promising to fund a ballot campaign in 2020 for no-fault auto insurance reform to help lower costs. President Donald Trump's former national security advisor is set to be sentenced in just a few hours for lying to the FBI. Michael Flynn pleaded guilty to lying in the investigation into the Russia meddling in the 2016 presidential election. As Reed Binion reports, the special counsel has released a memo summarizing a crucial interview with Flynn.
I'm very proud of the way the FBI conducted itself. Agile, flexible, thoughtful.
Former FBI Director James Comey defending the agency's handling of the interview at the center of the criminal case against former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Comey lambasting Republicans and President Trump.
They're up here attacking the FBI's investigation of a guy who pled guilty to lying to the FBI. He should have been warned you shouldn't lie. He should have been told you can have a lawyer. Think of the state of affairs we've ended up in. That's nonsense.
Flynn's lies in the January 2017 FBI interview formed the basis for charges to which he pled guilty and for which he will be sentenced Tuesday. Some, including President Trump, seized on the interview. Trump claiming the FBI initially determined Flynn hadn't lied. But they drew no such conclusion at the time. And on the eve of Flynn's sentencing, special counsel Robert Mueller released a memo summarizing the interview and detailing the lies. The first, when Flynn denied trying to influence Russia's vote on a UN Security Council resolution about Israeli settlements. The second lie, when Flynn denied encouraging Russia's then ambassador to the U.S. not to retaliate for the expulsion of Russian diplomats in late 2016 over election meddling. I'm Reed Binion reporting.